God's plan. I can't do this on my own. Hey, no, hey. Someone watching this shit.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to another vlog. So today I was supposed to be working on the hatchback, but I put my tool bag in the Jeep because we were supposed to be working on my other car earlier in the morning, which we didn't do because we did something else. And my wife left and took all the tools, so I couldn't do nothing on the hatchback. I'm just sitting here at home and I'm like, damn, what am I gonna do now? So I picked up the camera real quick to show you guys, give you guys an update on everything I've been doing to the hatchback. I'm just actually going to show you guys. So yeah, let's get right into it. Let's go. Alright guys, so we're outside. So I'm just gonna show you guys everything I've been doing to it real quick. Alright, so I picked up these tires for the low. They're like the deep dish Steelies. I thought these were the ones I wanted, but they're not. I didn't know they were like different type of deep dish Steelies. So I picked up these ones, and these are not the ones I wanted. These are actually 14. I think the ones I want are like 15 or something like that. I don't know. I put them on the car and they look ugly as hell. And on top of that, yeah, the tires are like blown, like they're really bad, but it looks really bad. These quarter panels have to be done. I gotta order them, that way I could take it to somebody so they could weld them on. I'm not just gonna go, you know, and put some Bondo on it and call it a day. I got these Integra seats for my hatchback. They came with the car, so I'm just gonna leave them. They look nice. Alright, so right now the car is gutted. As you guys can see, the floor is looking awful, so that's why I took the rug off. The rug somewhere over there. I took it off because I want to repaint this whole floor, make it look nice and shiny. You guys see that blue wire going towards the back? That's going to be my battery wire. That's a 2 gauge. I'm relocating the battery to the back, to right here, to this corner. As you guys can see, I got my ground, which I gotta, you know, put the little, whatever you call that, the terminal, whatever. I got the power one, and I actually ran the ground wire through this hole right here that was already there from shit. Hold on, I got caught on the window. I don't know if you guys can see it right there, to the chassis of the car. I grounded the wire from the chassis of the car. So other than these two little spots on both sides, there's one there and one over here, the car's pretty clean. I took that spoiler off. I didn't like that spoiler. It had the spoiler that looked up, so I don't like that spoiler. I have the carbon fiber one, thanks to Ricky. He gave it to me. We actually traded. I'm gonna give him that one, and he gave me the carbon fiber one. We got the motor in. The motor's in the car. So I didn't want that mess of wire that you guys sometimes see like around here from the headlights and stuff. There's one that goes there, and then there's one that goes all through here. As you guys can see, the battery's no longer there. The fuse box is no longer there. I ran the wires in. Let me show you. I ran the wires in, pushed them in there. This is the only thing that's out here. This wire was for the VTEC. I guess the guy that had it before me had the VTEC directly, like, you know, like he could control it from a plug or something. So that's coming off. But I ran all the wires inside for the fuse box. The battery is like you guys seen, it's in there. All the wires from the headlights, it looked like a mess. All this looked like a mess, so I just pushed them in and took them out through here. I took them out through here. They're gonna be zip tied all through here, and they're just gonna come in through this little hole right here and look all nice and tucked. I did the same with the other side. I ran all those wires that went through there inside, and I took them out through here. And there's the wires. And again, they're gonna get zip tied, and then they're gonna come in through that hole right there. So I wanted it to look some type, you know, decent. You know, I wanted it to look decent. So I took all that mess of wire and just, I wanted to tuck a little bit, you know, a little bit of it. So that's what I did. I bought these headers off of a guy on Facebook for 20 bucks. It had that manifold right there. It had that on, so I took those off and threw those headers on. They're not the best looking headers, but I'm just gonna have that on for now. Guys, I am going to be fully building this engine. I just want to start it. I don't know why. I should just probably buy all this stuff and build the motor from now, but I don't want to do it that way. I want to actually start the motor. And I don't know why. I just want to start it, and then after that, I'm just gonna, you know, buy all the stuff and start building it. I got this radiator with the swap, so I'm just gonna reuse this radiator for now. Got the little cool red fan. I'm actually gonna buy a different radiator. I saw one of my dudes. He has like a fatter radiator. This one's the like skinny one. I want to buy the fat one, so I'm gonna get that radiator. I think they tucked this too. I'm not sure where they put it, but I'm just gonna leave it there for now. So the gas line. I actually paid one of my dudes to run it for me, because they had, like I said, they had eliminated the gas. So this is the filter. The gas line is somewhere around here. I know he ran it. He ran it from the gas tank all the way up. And it's somewhere in there. What else? Oh, so the alternator. This wire goes to the alternator. It goes all the way in through the firewall right here. And let me show you guys what I did with that. Let me show you guys. What I did with that was, since the fuse box is already down here, right? I don't know if it's the right way to do it. Probably not. Comment down below if you guys know about this stuff. So this is a fuse box. I'm gonna mount it somewhere around here. It's all plugged up and everything. I did it all by myself, so I'm proud of myself. So this is what I did with the alternator wire. So I got this that I use for my sound system. It's like a little box where you could split the what do you call it? You could split the wires for the power, right? So I ran that cable through the firewall for the alternator. I put it in here. I got one of the wires that's supposed to go into the fuse box, like it was originally up in the engine bay. It's supposed to go into there. And then I got the regular wire for the battery that has to go all the way to the back. That's what I did. And then the ground is back there like I showed you guys. So that's what I used to do that. I don't know if that's the right way to do it, guys, but I thought it's kind of right. I'm not sure. Comment down below. Who knows? I got this P28 that I traded for my SI computer, and they gave me money on top, so I thought that was a really good deal. It's chipped. I had two of them. I had the stock one that I bought for 40 bucks, and I have this one that is chipped, and it has a base map on it. So I traded my SI ECU, which I wasn't doing nothing with. It was just sitting in the closet. I traded it for this one because I actually wanted to chip and put a base map on that stock one that I had. So this one was already on there, so I was like, hey, why not? I sold the other one. Well, actually, no, I traded the other one. Let me show you guys. So I traded the other ones for one of these, the ignition. This ignition is OBD2, and I need an OBD1. So I have it brand new in the box. It's upstairs. I have an OBD1, so I'm about to be taking this one out, and I'm just gonna leave it laying around somewhere because everybody's always looking for ignitions, OBD1 or OBD2, it doesn't matter. They're always looking for them. So I'm just gonna keep mine just in case. You never know, or somebody does like a good trade or something. I don't know, I'll trade it. So that's what I did with the battery. I put the ECU there. I just left it there. What else? So that the fuse box, it has to get mounted somewhere. I'm gonna mount it somewhere. I don't know where. It's gonna get mounted somewhere around this area. I'm not sure, but it's gonna be there. So that's what I did. I ran the wires in the wire loom. I ran it in, and there's a fuse box. This whole floor had, I don't know if you can see it anymore, but no, I took it all off. It had like this glue, or it's like I don't know, asphalt or whatever you want to call it. It had this glue stuff that was really heavy and thick, and I took it all off. Everybody does it to their cars. So this all has to be cleaned, this whole floor. I don't think it needs to be sanded, but if it does, I'll do it. It has to be clean. I'm gonna vacuum all the dirt and stuff, and then I'm gonna repaint it the same color as the outside. But you know, that way I can make the whole floor look shiny, the trunk, you know, like they usually do. Okay, so coming back here, this is the wire that they had to rewire from all the way from back here to the engine bay. So my dude had to take down the gas tank, well, from the front, and then he just ran the wire in, and there it is. I need to put a clamp on here, but that's what I was supposed to be doing, but my wife took my toolbox, well, my tool bag. So that's the gasoline pump, the fuel pump that I'm just gonna be using. Well, it's in there. I'm just gonna be using a stock one for now until I could buy my my Well Pro, I think it's. Oh shoot, look at this real quick. Whoever had this car before me had that on there. I am gonna be having back seats on here, guys, because you know, as you guys know, I got 2 kids, so I have to put back seats on here if I'm gonna be using it as a daily driver every day this summer. What else? I gotta put seat belts on here. I'm not sure. I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna be daily driving this. Well, for now I am, so I'm gonna put the back seats on there. Let's just say that I'm gonna do it for now until I can actually boost it. When I boost it, this whole ceiling thing is coming off. All these plastics, which they're almost already off, they're coming off. That plastic's coming off. I don't know. We're gonna do some more weight reduction to this car. I want it to be real light when I boost it. I gotta find an LS block. So I bought this for now. It's a little stock exhaust, the whole thing with the catalytic converter and everything. So that catalytic converter is coming off. I'm cutting it off, and I'm putting one of those things. I don't even know what they're called, but my dude told me to put it on. It's like it opens and it makes it like if it was open headers. It's electric. So you connect it to the car lighter, and it has a button, and it opens it, and it makes it like if it was open headers. Just for now, till I could do whatever I'm gonna do to it. I'm gonna leave this on there though, that way it can stay kind of quiet. But with the catalytic converter off, it's probably gonna sound just a little bit louder, so it's gonna sound decent. It ain't gonna sound like, you know, like an actual exhaust, but you know what I'm saying. I'm gonna put that on there. That way, whenever I want to do a couple pulls or something with the guys, I could just open it and open headers. That's what we got. So there we go. Steelies with, they don't hold air. They suck. The tires suck. They lied to me. They told me these tires hold air, and they don't. So I don't know what the hell's gonna happen with that. I'm probably gonna stay with my Steelies and throw them back on there, so I could at least drive it. See, I got my front Steelies on there, regular Steelies. Those deep dish Steelies, they don't look good. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna sell them, end up selling them or something. I gotta get mounts for it. I'm getting hash port mounts on there. I already got the one from the transmission. My dude just had it laying around, so he sold it to me for like 30 bucks or something like that. So this is the one for the transmission. I gotta put this one on. It's hash port, barely used. And then I got this post mount, I think that's what it's called. I'm not sure what it's called, but I know it's supposed to go on the transmission so it could hold the transmission or whatever. Yeah, guys. So basically, I bought two wiring harness. I bought a OBD2 without me even knowing it was OBD2 LS wiring harness, which wasn't the right one. I needed OBD1, so I messed up on that. Then I went all the way to, where was it? Estrabula or some shit like, I don't even know what it's called, guys. I went far to go hour and 20 minutes away to go pick up this GSR one. It's OBD1, but it's not the right one either. The plugs for the injectors didn't work. So my dude Ruben took my wiring harness, both wiring harness, yesterday. He took them and he's actually doing the whole wiring harness. He's redoing the whole wiring harness. So I gotta pay him today. He's gonna get it done, and he's gonna get it done right, guys. That's all I need to turn this car on and, you know, throw the clamps on the gas line. And that's literally all I need to turn this car on. Literally that wiring harness, which I'm tired of looking for the right one. So I don't care. I'm gonna pay him, and he's just gonna make it right. He's gonna make it to where all the plugs are supposed to go where they're supposed to go, and I'm not gonna have no issues at all because he's gonna make the whole harness. So out of two harnesses, he's gonna make one. That's basically what I was told. And that's basically it. Then we could get it running. We could get it started. I could throw those fenders and that hood and the bumper back on, which they're super ugly. Those fenders, I guess they spray painted them. It's not the right color. It's not the same color as the car. I don't know if you guys could tell. They're like dull or whatever, and the car's like a shiny red or whatever. But yeah, guys. So that's the hatch. That's how it's looking. I had the trunk open or whatever because I was doing the little ground wire for the battery. After I get the engine running, I'm probably gonna get these quarter panels welded, get some new quarter panels, get the fenders and the bumper. The hood is looking all right, but I'm not gonna keep the hood regardless. I'm getting a carbon fiber hood, but for now I could just use that hood right there. And after a while, the plans are to get it repainted the same color, or probably throw some pearls into that red or something. Who knows? But that's how the car is coming. When I get it running, guys, that's when I'm gonna start putting all the parts into it. I'm getting Skunk 2 cams. I'm getting Skunk 2 throttle body, Skunk 2 intake. What else? I'm just getting everything. Springs, retainers, dual springs, retainers. I'm getting DC headers, actual good headers, or you know, what else? There's so much stuff I got to do to it though. I just want to get it running, and then after I hear it started and running, then I'll start, you know, I'll be like, okay, you know, I'm gonna build it. So yeah, I gotta change this timing belt, change the water pump. I gotta change all the seals on the motor, like head gasket, all those gaskets, I gotta switch on there. I gotta do the oil change, which when I started, I got this thing for it. Let me show you guys real quick. I got all the fluids that I bought for it right here. I bought this. It's supposed to get all the debris and stuff from inside the motor. Oh, hold on. You put it in the motor and leave it running for 5 minutes or whatever. It's supposed to get all the debris and all the little stuff that's inside the motor into the oil pan, and then you drain the whole oil. And then I'm just gonna throw this oil in there and run it for about, I want to say maybe a month, and then switch it up again, because I don't know the person that had it before me. I don't know how they was treating the motor. I don't know if they was just, you know, just running it without changing oils or whatever. So then I got the antifreeze there. That's not the battery I'm using. I got a gel battery that's upstairs. That's what I'm gonna put inside the car. It's a gel battery. I got the cluster taken off because I wanted to ask my mechanic. It has a blue wire, which I don't know what the heck it's for. Hold on, let me try to find it. Is it on here? Here it is. It has this wire, this blue wire. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's right here. It has this blue wire that's running from the cluster all the way behind this dash through there, and it comes out right there. It comes out right here, and I don't know what it was supposed to be for. So that's why I took the cluster out, because I seen this wire down here and I followed it, and it came up through there, all through here, and it came up, and then I was like, well, it's behind the cluster. Let me take the cluster out. I took the cluster out to find out that it was just here. I don't know what it's supposed to be for, so I'm gonna leave it alone and ask my mechanic when I see him. He's probably gonna tell me we gotta wait to start the car to actually see if it has to do with the reading, or I don't know. So it's there though. If we need it for something, we're gonna probably attach it over there. All these wires that I showed you up in the, oh crap, hold on. All these wires that I showed you that was in the engine bay, that I told you it was for the VTEC or whatever. One of them, I think it was supposed to be for the VTEC. The other one, it was supposed to be, I think, for the fuel line, because it ran all the way to the fuel pump. Well, the old fuel pump that they had back here. So I don't know, but these are coming off soon. And they were attached to the harness of the ECU, so I'm just gonna leave them like that. I don't want to mess nothing up, and that way my mechanic could just go by that. So there you go, guys. That was the full update. Hold on, let me move over here. It's too bright. So that was, whoa, too dark. So that was the full update of the hatchback. There you go, guys. Now you guys are up to date with everything that I am doing with the hatchback. How the hatchback is coming. It's not completely done. I know for a fact I'm getting it done in a couple days. It's gonna be completely done in a few days. It has to be done, because it's getting me, like, it was getting me aggravated. That wiring harness was just frustrating me. I appreciate you guys. I hope you guys enjoy this little vlog. If you guys did, please hit thumbs up, share this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed. This is just a little video of myself updating you guys on everything. I love you guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and that's basically it. Peace.